I don't want my arms around you, no, not much. I don't bless the day I find.
Tonight, a selective biography of Louis Stephen Saint Laurent, Prime Minister of Canada from 1948 to 1957, and the second French-speaking Canadian to hold that office. Louis Saint Laurent entered politics reluctantly at the age of 59 as Minister of Justice under Mackenzie King. But less than 7 years later, he had succeeded his chief as party leader and as Prime Minister. His accomplishments? There are many. The Canada Council is a legacy of Louis Saint Laurent's government, which also started federal grants to universities. Under his government, appeals to the Privy Council in London were finally abolished. In 1948, Mr. Saint Laurent chaired a negotiating committee that guided Newfoundland into Confederation. He helped much to make Canada's influence felt at the early meetings of the United Nations, and he also contributed a good deal to the establishment of NATO. In 1944, when the conscription issue was at its peak, he delivered a major speech in the Commons urging his fellow French Canadians to accept conscription, if necessary, as the will of the majority. As he has said, from the beginning, the unity of the country has been his major political objective. Now, Louis Saint Laurent with Jean Sauvé.
Not much. I don't bless the day I found you.
Surprise party!
Add sparkle to your life
With Canada Dry.
Add flavor to your life
With Canada Dry.
The sparkling, flavorful, quality drinks
Made by Canada Dry.
I don't need you like the stars don't need the sky.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and now I'd like to do my newest RCA Victor release for you. This song is called Blue Suede Shoes. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off on my blue suede shoes.
I won't love you longer than the...
You've been making pictures for 31 years?
That's right.
You don't have a reputation for being the world's greatest actor, do you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
What do you think about yourself as an actor?
Well, I think that I have been able to project to the audience the mood and the part in which I was playing in a manner that they would understand.
You have a...
I don't...
The Hockey Night in Canada telecast was born in Montreal, back when the Canadians were managed by Frank Selke and coached by Dick Urban.
Et nous passons immédiatement au forum, d'où vous entendrez la voix de René Le Cavalier.
Olmsted. Un beau lancer bien bloqué.
7 months later, with Danny Gallivan doing the English play-by-play, we watched Elmer Locke score the 1953 Stanley Cup winning overtime goal.
He shoots, he scores!
8, New York 2. Now, there you see the Canadians going in. Turner, Henri Richard, Pronovo, Goyette, Provo, Geoffrion, Moore, Marshall, Johnson, Plant, Toblake, and you see Tom Foley with Mr. Selke and Senator Molson.
You know, this game is going all across Canada on radio, over most of Canada on television. How do you view that type of progress as what it means to our country?
Well, I think it's a very great thing to have it go right across the country, because everybody knows of the National Hockey League. Everybody knows it's the best hockey in the world. And I think Canadians all over Canada should be able to see it.
But would I like it? No, not...
Barbie, you're beautiful. You make me feel my Barbie doll is really real. Barbie's small and so petite. Her clothes and figure look so neat. Her dancing outfit rings the bell. At parties she will cast a spell. Purses, hats, and gloves galore. And all the gadgets gals adore.
Barbie dressed for swim and fun is only $3. Her lovely...
My